Today's gonna be a good day. You know why? Because you're alive. And I'm alive, and I'm gonna start sending some more positive vibes your way in every video. Some people have asked, like, they watch the videos and they're like, dude, you don't seem like yourself. You don't seem like you used to be. Are you upset? Are you depressed? Is something going on? No, I'm really damn happy. I'm in a good spot in my life. I'm just more busy than I've ever been in my life, so that might reflect in the videos, and it might look like I'm just, whether it's stressed out or I'm not, my energy levels aren't as high. Just because I have a lot of stuff going on up here, but I'm really happy. I love everything that's going on. I actually have a list of some stuff that we could talk about, maybe update you guys on everything that is going on for some of the questions that I get. I've been killing the Instagram story game, by the way, so if you're not following me, I'm doing fitness tips, nutrition tips, whatever was on my mind that day, motivational quotes, anything I could think of. I've been killing Instagram stories, and you guys have been loving it, sending me DMs, replies, all that, so I'm enjoying it. I haven't really been on Snapchat much. Is Snapchat dying? The people, like, I hated Instagram stories at first, and I was like, Snapchat for life. And then I realized Instagram stories is really picking up now. It's got some cool features. Now I don't even use Snapchat anymore. So I don't know where you guys are hanging out, but I am on Instagram stories, and that's where I post most of my stuff. Snapchat kind of took a backseat for a while. Anyway, something that I like to do because of how busy I've been getting, and this is something that I like to use with my clients as well. I have a lot of clients who are in school. I have clients who are in the force, so military, police officers, law enforcement. I have people who are working 9 to 5s. I have people who are working overnight shifts, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So every single person has a different schedule, a different lifestyle, and one of the most important things you could do, and this is so overrated and not a lot of people do it, this is underrated. Yeah, underrated. Not enough people do it, is writing lists, creating an agenda for yourself, and getting your thoughts onto paper. Because we keep shit all up in our head all day long, and that's what stresses us out, because you can't organize thoughts in your head. You have to be able to visualize things and look at them. So, for instance, I posted an Instagram story of my agenda for today. I'll throw it up on the screen for you guys. And so many people hit me up and say, this is a great idea, this is awesome, you seem like you're busy, this is a great way to organize stuff. And the reason why I do this is because I wanted to hold myself accountable by posting it up on Instagram and then kind of crossing things off as I went throughout my day, and also to give other people ideas of how you can kind of structure your day. Now, this isn't how I do it all the time. You can time block. You can use calendars with each day of the month. However you choose to do it, doesn't matter, but I do think there is a lot of power in physically writing stuff down as opposed to just keeping everything up in your head. So today was a busy day, but what I want to talk to you guys about is everything that's going on. So first things first, we have the gym. You guys know that I have a gym space now. I've been talking about trying to get that open, getting equipment for it. I was hoping to get it open by May 1st. Here's my thing. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So I want to make sure that when people walk through those doors for the first time, they want to sign up on the spot because they're in such a positive atmosphere. The community that we're building is going to be insane. They're just going to feel like this is the place where they want to be, the place where they want to train. We just need some more equipment in the gym. We want to get the mirrors put up. I already called like 8 glass places. We have a rack of dumbbells that we want to get, which I'm still up in the air about, because you have steel hex dumbbells, you have the pro style dumbbells, you have rubber coated, you have all steel. There's so many different kinds, and we just want to make sure that we get a solid set. Now, buying brand new, for those who don't know, if you were to buy a brand new set of dumbbells, you're looking at between $5,000 to $7,000. So I've just been looking for some used stuff for some warehouses, and it's just hard to find a complete set from 5s all the way up to like 100s, 120s. So we're on the search for that. Search continues. And then we're just finalizing some back-end stuff. So the logistics of the gym, so we need the system as far as membership sign-ins, gym software. I was actually talking to Nick Bear today. He gave me some pretty good insight. The software he uses is called Gym Insight. And, you know, key tags, all that stuff. So we are hoping in May we will be open. I'll let you guys know the exact date. We have so many cool things planned. At the end of May, Emily Hayden is actually coming to stay with Brittany and I for a little while because she's competing at the New York Pro. I believe it's May 20th in the city. So she's gonna come spend a couple of days with us afterwards. So we'll probably do a gym meetup there. We're gonna bring some other people, other YouTubers out for that. It's gonna be cool. So the whole gym situation, we're working on that. It's coming soon. I think a lot of people underestimate, like, you know, YouTubers. It's like, dude, it's not that hard to take out a camera and just film. Like, why can't you just get shit done? But then you have to think about everything else that goes into it. Like, I'm not a YouTuber for my job. I love doing YouTube. I love making videos, but I don't make enough money to live on YouTube, so I have to prioritize my actual business, which is the online coaching. And that's where pretty much all my time goes. And then with that, you have to market yourself. You have to do your website stuff, your emails, your client programming, and always be thinking of the next thing that you want to do. So I was actually talking to one of my clients who happens to be an amazing software developer, and we're working on something very cool for my website, for an app, and I'll just give you a quick teaser right now.
What we're logging into right now is we're logging in as a client. So all of your clients, they'll have their own individual logins, 300 carbs, 175 protein, 55 fats. Then they can add a new entry. They pick the day they're adding the entry for.
So that's something that's been in the works for quite some time, and I actually never mentioned that before. None of my clients even know about that yet. But the reason I don't talk about all these things and set a release date for them is because that's not 100% in my control right now. So my client is helping me out. He's a software developer. Now, if things go wrong on his end, there's nothing I can do to make it come out faster. So I don't want to set a date. It's coming out this day. I guarantee you that, and then something falls through. So I don't think it's a good idea to always talk about your every single move. You can keep some stuff in reserve. I mean, you want to create hype around some things, get people excited for it, but at the same time, you don't want to overpromise and then underdeliver. So I'm just making sure that I have everything lined up first. As far as the Fusaro fitness shirts go, I got burned a couple of times, so that had to take a little bit of a backseat because I paid the supplier in China. They sent me the sample. We made some adjustments. I didn't hear back from them for a couple of weeks. I finally got the second sample. It still needed to be tweaked a little bit, and I never heard back again. So I wasted money on the samples. It was $100 per shirt, and now you got to think there are sizing gradients from extra small to medium to large. So if you want to get a full set of all the sample sizes, you're shelling out a lot of money. And if someone's not going to be responsive with me and they barely speak English, I'm not going to start throwing money into that. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But again, right now, coaching and the gym and everything is taking a front seat. Shirts are taking a back seat, but they will come out eventually. I'm just not going to tell you guys a date and get your hopes up, and we'll figure that out. What else we got going on? Oh, I'm sitting in front of the place where Brittany and I currently live, and our lease is up in August, so we're looking for a new place. The place we live at was just bought out. Every year, they up the rent. Rent in New York, especially Long Island, is through the roof. I'm not gonna share what I pay for rent. It sucks, but we just can't, it's just gonna keep going up and up and up. So we've been looking for a new place, something local, something close to the gym. So that's been something that we've been working on. What else? Some products and programming type stuff that I've been working on because I understand not everyone has the ability to work one-on-one with a coach, so I'm trying to make stuff affordable and available to a wider variety of people. So that's stuff I've been working on. Again, I'm not going to go out there and say, I have a 12-week program, it's coming out next week, because there are things I need to work on for it to be up to my standards. So when those things are actually ready and I'm confident sharing it with you guys, I'll share it with you guys. What else? Damn, things have been so busy, but in a good busy. You guys know I was supposed to collab with Max. He was going to come for the grand opening of the gym, but we had to push that back a little bit, and he's doing a lot of traveling, so he's going to come as soon as he's done with his traveling in May. As far as my traveling goes, I don't have anything lined up right now. I'll be married to the gym for a while. Another thing I've been trying to do, and this has been really exciting for me, is that a lot of people have been reaching out to me, kids I went to high school with. You know, you go to high school, I graduated high school over 10 years ago, and people reach out, you haven't talked to them in 10 years, and they see that you've created something for yourself. You started a business, you've had an impact on them. The X Factor Meals kids, the meal prep company that I met a month and a half ago or so, have been asking for pretty much business consulting from me, and I'm more than happy to help these people. So for me, this is so much more than fitness and nutrition, and I think that's the direction that YouTube seems to be going. You know, it started with fitness and nutrition, right? Years ago, it was just about informing people on, should you take creatine, should you take a pre-workout, what's the best training split? And that information is still there. I'm still trying to help educate some of the beginners out there, but it's starting to take a turn into obviously a lot more vlogging, but then people sharing their business advice, because YouTube itself is a business, right? Whether people think it is or not, you're creating a business for yourself, you're marketing yourself, and you have to manage yourself to make sure that your reach is out there, you're interacting with your audience, and you're creating something off of your YouTube platform. That's what YouTube is. It's a platform, and then there should be business ideas or things happening off of that. It's just so cool to me to be able to help people in more than one way. Fitness and nutrition is something that I absolutely love, but if I can help someone level up their life in a different area, that's another thing that I'm interested in. So that might be like kind of another business venture that I'm heading towards, but just a lot going on. I can't say it enough, guys. Keep busy and always just try new things. There's never, people are so scared, like, I don't have the knowledge, I'm not good enough, I didn't go to school for this. The internet. you can learn everything that you want to know if you actually are willing to put in the time. So that's pretty much the update. I've been doing my best to interact with you guys as much as possible. I know YouTube videos have slowed down a little bit, but I'm putting a lot of time and effort into other things, especially my email news list. So I call it the VIP list, where I just send out, it might be informative content one day, it might be just some thoughts or my experiences or sharing ideas another, and I've been getting so much positive feedback on that. So if you're not on that list and you want to be on that, I'll leave a link in the description box below. But I'm gonna wrap this up here, go home and eat some dinner. Thank you guys as always for watching. I appreciate the support. Like I said, positive vibes coming your way. More vlogs coming this week. I'm out of here. So much cool shit coming. I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are as well. And I'll talk to you all in the next video. All right, so to finish off the workout, we did static dumbbell hold. Now, I've never done this before, but I've done farmer's walks where you just grab the dumbbells and you walk, so that's good for your grip and your core. But this is really just focusing on grip and forearm strength. So grab a dumbbell, set the stopwatch, and just hold on as long as you can. 5 more seconds. It's in my, like I can hold it, it's in my fingers, but that doesn't count.
Oh yeah, it does, bro. No. You got that grip.
I'm literally just holding it in my fingers. That's cheating. The one thing I would recommend if you can is use chalk, because I didn't have any chalk and my palms are sweaty and knees, weak, arms were heavy, and it was definitely difficult. I felt the dumbbell slipping out of my hand even though I felt like my grip could still hold on. So we tried it for 2 rounds, tested ourselves, and it's something that I'm going to probably try from week to week and just see if I can get stronger at it. Can it translate to the deadlift strength and grip strength? I don't know. I've never actually lost a deadlift because of grip, because when you do an over-under grip, you kind of counterbalance each side, so it makes it a little bit easier. But it was just a cool way to try something new. So that's going to end this video here, guys. Thank you as always for watching. I appreciate the support. Smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Try this challenge out. Let me know how long you can hold on to 90 or 100 pound dumbbells, and then we'll come back and we'll test it again.